Hello everyone, you're watching News Mongolia on MNB World. It's Monday, April the 17th. I'm Batsir Namshir. Our top stories for News Mongolia. A Mongolian film joins the Cannes Film Festival's official lineup. Mongolia finishes the Asian Wrestling Championships with 9 medals. There's a high risk of running out of pasture in 20 years. For the news, stay tuned. A forum on proper and effective use of pasture was organized in Umnga province. In this forum, the authorities of the Somos and herders participated and discussed problems faced in livestock pastures and shared views about the draft of a new law on the proper usage of pastures.
When using an international standard livestock farm, a contract is made for more than 10 years. The meat of livestock raised in healthy pastures that doesn't exceed their carrying capacity is bought at higher prices. But in our country, there are fewer households with less than 1,000 heads of livestock. The frequency of droughts used to occur about once every 10 years, but the frequency has been increasing in recent years. Representatives of local heads said that the main reason for this is the increase in the number of livestock and overgrazing of pastures.
If a herdsman's pasture were not regulated by the tax policy alone, this would have been overcome. The issue of whether Mongolia exists or not will be discussed. We haven't seen what opportunities the future holds for us. We are focused only on increasing the number of livestock. They did not realize it. So they wasted a lot of time. It seems me that politicians are afraid of making strict laws. Livestock are under the protection of the state. If the herdsmen keep quarreling over the pastures as their private property, the situation will just get worse every year.
I'm not sure how the proposal to set aside 10% of reserve pastures in any zone will actually work out in real life. It is probably not in people's mind that pastures will be regulated by law, but I think it will be a very good solution if implemented. There are no provisions that regulate the issue of winter and or spring pasture lands. Because this is not regulated in detail, it is difficult for one herdsman's family to have more than 5 winter pasture lands within 500 meters due to the fact that the radius of those lands is not regulated in detail by law.
The issue of cooperatives should be included in this law. It should be specified clearly. Then cooperatives should protect their crops in winter and spring pasture lands, increase crop yields by sowing perennial seeds, and release water from wells.
The legal framework for the protection of pasture is provided only in Section 52.2 of the Land Law. In the future, it is necessary to improve it and reflect the specific provisions of the region in detail.
Now let's take a look at Mongolia's current affairs.
The Ministry of Food, Agriculture and Light Industry of Mongolia and the intergovernmental organization Dairy Asia signed a memorandum of understanding to ensure the long-term sustainable development of Mongolia's food and agriculture sector and implement the strategic goals of the country's dairy industry. The Ministry and Dairy Asia will cooperate to improve the competitiveness of Mongolia's dairy industry, promote effective development and cooperation between the public, private sector, industrial associations and international partner organizations in the dairy sector, increase the utilization of Mongolia's milk resources, jointly establish a digital platform for industry research and studies. Dairy Asia will also partner with the minister to support Mongolia's World Yak Association and International Bactrian Camel Association and create World Yak Day. The parties pledged to celebrate World Milk Day on June 1st and World School Milk Day on the last Wednesday of September to increase milk consumption and support milk production. The Cannes Film Festival announced its full 2023 lineup. The Mongolian film If Only I Could Hibernate by director Zol Jargal Purovdash was selected for the festival's Un Certain Regard section. The feature film tells the story of a 15-year-old boy who lives in the Ger district of Ulaanbaatar. The boy has a great talent for physics and wants to get a good education to create a better future. It touches on many social problems such as air pollution, alcoholism, family and child abuse, and looks at possible solutions. Un certain regard is a section of the Cannes Film Festival's official selection. It is run at the Salle Debussy parallel to the competition for the Palme d'Or. This section was introduced in 1978 by Gilles Jacob. The section presents 20 films with unusual styles and non-traditional stories seeking international recognition. The Cannes Film Festival will take place from May 16 through 27th.
You're watching News Mongolia on MNB World. Now let's take a look at currency exchange rates provided by Mongol Bank. Mongolia has rounded off the 2023 Asian Wrestling Championship in Astana, Kazakhstan, with an impressive medal haul showcasing their prowess in this sport. The championships took place from April 9th to 14th, 2023, and Mongolia's wrestling team displayed exceptional skill and determination, earning them 1 gold, 3 silver and 5 bronze medals.
The men's freestyle team of Mongolia secured a commendable 4th place with a total score of 120, thanks to the outstanding performance of the wrestlers. Tlaugurun shone in the 125 kg weight category, claiming the gold medal after defeating wrestlers from China and Iran in a thrilling final match. This victory marked the end of an 8-year wait for Mongolia, as they last won a gold medal in the Asian Wrestling Championship in 2015. Other notable performances from Mongolia's wrestling team included Tolga winning a silver medal in the 65 kg category, while Orkhun and Notontoya secured silver medals in the 62 kg and 55 kg in women's category respectively. Additionally, Kanhoik, Sultku, Dawanasang, Tufshin and Bolortoya all displayed remarkable skills, winning bronze medals in their respective weight categories. Overall, Mongolia's women's team also displayed impressive performances, earning them a 6th place finish with a total score of 117. The team showcased their talent and dedication to the sport, contributing to Mongolia's overall success in the championships. The Mongolian wrestling team's outstanding performance in the 2023 Asian Wrestling Championships is a testament to their hard work, skill and determination. They have made their nation proud with their impressive medal haul, reaffirming Mongolia's status as a formidable force in the world of wrestling.
Irtinting Orkhachit, also known as Irtinit Miners, emerged victorious in the National Men's Basketball League of Mongolia as they defeated Tinungulzi Metal in a thrilling 4th game of the playoff finals with a final score of 88-85. The Miners secured a clean sweep with a 4-2-0 series win, claiming their first ever Premier League championship.
Irtinit Miners' championship win in Mongolian National Basketball League was achieved by having excellent coaching. Irtinit Miners' impressive win in the 2023 Mongolian National Basketball League can be attributed to their strong roster and strategic coaching led by Greek coach Vasilis Frakias. Frakias and the management made strategic moves to strengthen the squad. The addition of Inhuatr and Battur to the team of Sanchur, Zalchargal and Biamdorch, who had already made it to the finals, proved to be a significant boost for the Miners. Inhuatr and Battur brought their skills and experience to the team, making an impact on both offense and defense. Another crucial addition to the team was Boloritten from Metal, who joined forces with his brother. The siblings were instrumental in organizing the team's offense throughout the season, showcasing their chemistry and teamwork on the court. Pendarvis Williams, a 31-year-old player with an extensive experience in Italy, proved to be a key player for the Miners. Williams' contributions in defense and attack were invaluable, earning him the MVP of the season and the most valuable player of the finals. With such a talented roster and strategic coaching, Irtinit Miners showcased exceptional teamwork, skill and determination throughout the season, culminating in their well-deserved championship win in the Mongolian National Basketball League. Fans and basketball enthusiasts are eagerly anticipating their future performances as they continue to make their mark in the league. Tenuilzi medal, on the other hand, had a challenging journey to the finals, overcoming tough opponents such as the Ahom brothers and Arhangal warriors in closely contested series. However, they struggled with poor 3-4 shooting in the 4 games against the Miners, which ultimately cost them the championship. Meanwhile, the Women's Premier League matches are continuing, with the Ulaanbaatar Amazons team dominating with a 3-1 lead. The 5th game of the series is scheduled for Monday evening, and it remains to be seen if the Emgard can make a comeback and extend the series, or if the Amazons will secure the championship title. Basketball fans in Mongolia are eagerly anticipating the outcome of the Women's Premier League as well.
Now let's take a look at international news from our partner agencies. Top diplomats from Europe and North Korea are arriving in the hot spring resort town of Karuizawa, Japan, to discuss the world's most intractable crisis, including ways to end Russia's war in Ukraine, confront China's aggression toward Taiwan, and lure North Korea back to nuclear disarmament talks.
Japan's Foreign Minister Yoshimasa Hayashi greeted counterparts from France, Canada, Germany, UK, Italy, and the European Union Deputy Secretary General before the working dinner in Karuizawa. They had a private working dinner Sunday spotlighting China and North Korea. But even before the group of 7 foreign ministers' talks began, outside events threatened to overshadow the diplomacy, including questions about U.S. intelligence leaks that cast doubt over crucial alliances and security worries after someone threw an explosive device at the Japanese leader during a campaign event. Japan is eager to use a smoothly run G7, which includes a host of gatherings on climate, finance, and other issues ahead of leaders meeting next month in Hiroshima, to pursue a stronger unified front against what Tokyo and other democracies sees as Russian, Chinese, and North Korean aggression. This year, G7 Hiroshima Summit will be held from May 19th to 21 in Hiroshima.
Now let's take a look at the weather forecast for the world's major cities. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for staying with us. We'll see you on Tuesday with more news and updates. Goodbye.